Good freaking morning, people. Big Red here. Thank you all for coming back to my Red Talk. Today is January 5th. It is a Friday. All right, I'm pretty pumped that it's the weekend because I don't have much going on this weekend, so that's pretty huge. Yeah, man, time is actually freaking flying. This is kind of crazy. Just feels like I'm in a time warp all the time, you know? Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. Time doesn't feel real. It doesn't. But currently, it's like 7:15 in the morning, and I had to go get OG rocket fuel to prep myself for today. I'm on my way right now. I gotta take some bullshit course test for something for work. So we'll see how that goes. No high hopes for that, obviously. You know, taking tests is not really my deal, especially when I gotta wake up really early and the real feel outside is like 20 degrees. So I walked out and my eyes started watering, and then the watering that was coming out of my eyes froze. So that's cool. You know, who wouldn't want to live in a place where that happens? If you guys don't know, the running theme here is that I'm really sick of it here. Like, really sick of it. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, see, I just hate it the most because then it makes me turn the heat on in here, and I think that's what makes my eyeballs itchy, and then I start coughing more. It's a whole thing. It's literally a whole sucky chain of events that occur. But what are you gonna do about it? Right? What can you do? Such is life. But now let's get a little recap of yesterday. Yesterday we talked about a certain list that came out. Ooh, the sun's coming up too. Oh my god. Hater blockers on. Yeah, a certain list came out yesterday that everybody's been waiting for. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't get paid past page 5 of the entire thing, so just really waiting to see somebody's gonna have to put out like the actual cliff noted version of this eventually, right? Just give me a straight list. Who was there, what they did, all right? The Stephen Hawking stuff is actually unreal to think about. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm going to keep saying it. The internet is absolutely undefeated. Undefeated. And I say that because the memes that go around as soon as something happens is absolutely ridiculous. And they are so freaking funny. Like, oh, you know, talked about Hawking being on this, you know, on this list and everything, and like what he did and what he liked, and like the internet just ran with that one, and like the videos that came out of it was like WWE wrestlers who like faked an injury and were in a wheelchair and like got up and started sprinting, and some very, very funny stuff. So I gotta give the internet kudos there, because That shit's entertaining. It really is. Like, and the stuff people think of. You know, it like teeters the line of like, are you a messed up person? Or are you just insanely creative? And I know those two might go hand in hand, but like, to a certain degree at least. But it's just like, you look at some of this stuff and you're like, wow, this is a sick, sick person who came up with this one. You know, and then you look at one that's like maybe not as bad, but still pretty freaking bad, and you're like, all right, this person's kind of funny. Like, some of these meme guys, some of these meme makers, they jump rope that line, man. It's it's funny. It's so funny. And I love it. I'm all about it. But yeah, those are just gold, absolute gold. That's gonna live on the internet forever, because everything does. Just the whole thing in general, and then people commenting on it, like I said yesterday, like, you know, just like making up stuff that isn't there, you know, to get people to just blindly agree, which is wild. Because, you know, I'm a pretty crazy person. I'm as big a headline news guy as the next, and my thought on everything is that I'll still do research on something. Like, you know, if I see some huge, you know, blockbuster headline, you know, and I'm like, okay, or all right, that, you know, like, I'll still go and see to make sure that, like, it's kind of true. You know, if I see 2 or 3, 4, 5 things with it, all right, it might be true. You know, and then you see stuff and it's like, you know, one, you're just grabbing for clicks, 100%, which is clickbait culture that we live in. But whatever, you know, it's come to a point now where it's like, truth of things come out, people still don't want to believe it, don't want to think that their, you know, their view on it is wrong or whatever. But I don't know. Do you, I guess. That's the moral of my story here. Do you? You want to be an idiot, be an idiot. Right? If it starts affecting me, then we got a problem. So, which is kind of my blanket policy on everything, so it makes life easy. But yeah, so that is out. Sun is nice. Look at this. See, that's one good thing about being up early. You get right when the sun just goes up, and it's like really satisfying, because, you know, it's probably like the nicest it'll be all day. Slow down here because we got our speed guy coming up. Freaking speed camera. Such a dick. You know, why you gotta be like that? don't know how much that guy gets paid to sit in that car all day. Like, literally just drives to wherever site he's at, sits there, and the car does the work. Must be nice, right? I bet you probably makes 20, 25 bucks an hour, too. Which is absurd. Literally absurd. Just go and sit there for 8 hours. Scroll TikTok. Must be nice, pal. Must be freaking nice. But those, yeah, the speed cameras are, I think it's just wrong. I get it. I've talked about this before. Like, I understand the concept and, you know, why it's a good idea. You got people working, you got, you know, lives at risk, I guess. You know, working on an open highway, on a bridge, whatever it is. You know, try and deter people from going 1,000 miles an hour around there. Makes sense. But from a commuter standpoint, it's fucked up. That. What did I watch? I watched something yesterday I wanted to talk about. Oh God. Don't get old, kids. You start losing your mind. You can't remember things. Don't get old. Talk about. So I watched a video yesterday on YouTube that I'm a big Disney guy. So most of the stuff I watch, like, I don't have regular TV at home. We got rid of the cable and yeah, got rid of cable. We just have like Hulu and Netflix and YouTube and stuff like that. So I would say 90% of the stuff that I watch is just on YouTube alone. And I watch a lot of Disney people on YouTube. You know, vloggers that go to Disney, they go to the parks, they do stuff. You know, every day, every other day, they put up a video, whatever it is. So one guy I watch, who's one of the more popular ones, he is doing like the Run Disney events. So he's doing, I think, a 10K run. But I was watching the video and he was going about it. Now, I know runners are a completely different breed, right? So the ranking system that they have here is that, like, you get acknowledged for running a 5K, you get acknowledged for running a 10K, the half marathon, the full marathon. But apparently, and I didn't realize this, there's people that run all of them and then get some kind of award for running each one. It's like, so there's some sickos out there that are like running a 5K on Thursday, then a 10K on Friday, then a half marathon on Saturday, and a full marathon on Sunday. Like, that is absurd. So that's like, I don't even know how many miles that is. Marathon's what, 26? Like, I don't even want to drive 26 miles. You know, like, if I have to drive more than 15 miles away, I'm pissed off. Like, the marathon itself is 26, so the half is, what, 13? You know, so right there you're looking at 39 miles. And then the 10K is what? 5-ish miles? 6-ish miles? Like, you're looking at like 50 miles ran in a weekend. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I guess I'm not a runner, and I never have been a runner, and I don't think I ever will be a runner. But that seems absurd. Like, that just seems like a lot to me. And I'm assuming if these people are doing that, they do, you know, they run shit like that all the time. But, like, is that a lot? Drop a comment down below. Let me know. I feel like that's a lot. And, like I said, I'm not into the running world. I coach shot put, so not running. But I think I just think that's a lot. And I don't know, I could be wrong. That could be like, you know, like a normal thing. Because it would make sense in my head like this. It would make sense that, like, if it's 4 days, you had those 4 races, right? You ran a 5K on Thursday to warm up, okay? Friday, you run the 10K. You know, you're a little more, get a little more distance in you. Saturday, you run the half marathon just to get fully ready, you know, and then Sundays, you know, your home run. You know, like, I guess it looks like a week of practice, right? But, yeah, I don't know. If anybody out there has the answer for me, drop it in the comments down below, because I would like to know. And what is this traffic? God. Traffic's the most annoying thing ever. Just because there's absolutely no reason for it. Absolutely no reason. You know, it's all stopped up here, but I guarantee there's nothing going on, and then at a certain point, boop, it's gone. It's just how it is. Yeah, I'm excited for the weekend. What do I got? What do I got going on this weekend? I got track meet tomorrow morning, so that'll be fun. I'll be with you guys early again tomorrow, or even earlier than today, hopefully, if I wake up. And then I'm not doing a thing on Saturday night. I'm not doing a thing on Sunday. And then Monday I'm going on my adventure. Pretty pumped about that. Curious to see if it snows over the course of the weekend, because that'll just make me angry for absolutely no reason. Just get irrationally mad at the snow. That's what I do. Yeah. Not doing much, so pretty excited about it. We went yesterday and met with the guy we want to do the next Dolce Bella pop-up at. So this one's going to be pretty cool. It's an interesting, you know, it's an interesting theme. I really think people are going to like it, and I think it's going to be pretty good. So I'm hoping that it is. You know, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself in any way, shape, or form, but you know, I think it's going to be good. So the theme behind it is going to be the Cannoli Club. Now, the Cannoli Club, we're going to be in a nightclub, you know, pretty much during daytime hours when they're not there. And we're going to make like a full-blown 10-minute VIP experience where you come in, you know, like bottle service and all that, but it's going to be with cannolis and affogatos and stuff like that. So it's definitely an interesting take on everything. I think it, you know, I think it could land correctly, and by that I mean like it could hit the right people. Like I'm thinking like people my age now that have kids and shit, and you know, like 4 years ago we're sitting in VIP booths and, you know, getting bottles and shit, and you know, I'm thinking maybe it'll hit that, which would be cool. We'll see. We got it lined up. We got it pretty much set to go. You know, so now it's time to execute it. So you guys will be seeing a lot of promotion for this over the next week, 2 weeks before we actually start it. And getting pretty pumped for that. This guy's driving straight up my ass. Like, where the fuck are you going? I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. I think, you know, with our promotional abilities, we could really knock it out of the park. And that's what we plan to do. You know, it's fun, it's different, it's kind of stupid, but that's our wheelhouse, right? That's where we are. So, I like that. Yeah, so I'm pumped about that. That's what most of today is going to be, is setting that stuff up and getting that ready. Try and have everything in line for that. And yeah, I'm excited. I want to do it. I want to, you know, it's going to be a quick little hit and run. I just want to see what happens. You know, it's more fun because it's like experimenting in a way, you know, and we learned it doing the speakeasy, where it's like, you know, you try and decode what people want and like what people are willing to pay for in the end. But it's like, you know, it's a fun process, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited for the whole thing. I think it's gonna be really good. Yeah, I mean, other than that, going now, like I said, I gotta take a test for work for some nonsense I need. So we'll see how that goes, and then go from there. So that's all I really got for today. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You know, these seem to be picking up a little bit of traction, which is nice. as always, you know, drop a comment down below if you want to hear me talk about something. While my voice cracks, and you know, if you want to hear me talk about something, you know, drop it down below. I'll give you my thoughts on it. I'll give you what I think about it, and go from there, really. So that's it. That is it for today. Thank you all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me everywhere, the whole kit and caboodle. You guys know the deal. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love you.